First of all, BAE Systems Air is made up of 4 project areas. An area that covers America from an air sector point of view, an area that covers Australia, an area that covers what we call Europe International, which is predominantly the UK Royal Air Force, and other regions internationally such as Qatar and Oman, and also Saudi Arabia. So they're the 4 main driving parts of the lines of business. I sit within the manufacturing directorate in what is the Chief Operating Officer business. And we are tasked, along with engineering and project management and IM&T, to serve those 4 lines of business. So I have a team of people of about 130 strong, really focused on the manufacturing and materials technologies needed to meet the challenges of those 4 business areas. So I've had the privilege really of being with the company for 40 years and seen lots of changes. And probably about 25 years ago, we had the onset of what was the Typhoon aircraft. And the original challenge there was to make that the first digital aircraft. And what that means is it's designed in 3 dimensions digitally. The engineering is run from the digital model, the manufacturing is run from the digital model, and all the information that helps the user in service, whether it be the RAF or the German Air Force, actually takes digital information. So that was the first, what we classed as the digital enterprise. So things started to change about 20 years ago. So more recently, the initiatives are a real major step forward for what we've done on Typhoon. We know to meet the challenges of the next generation aircraft, or even the challenges across our organisation in ships and submarines and land systems, there has to be a step change in what we do. We have a mantra within the air sector of we have to do things 50% quicker and 50% cheaper, and we know that industrial digitisation is a massive enabler to that. So connected supply chain, smart factory, a connected workforce, the use of digital information is paramount in order to achieve doing things quicker and cheaper. So the first piece of advice I would give is don't be daunted by that. It seems to be only for the big boys. It seems to be only for companies like ourselves and Rolls-Royce and Airbus. But 70% of what we do on our F-35 program is in our supply chain. And it's all well and good us putting effort and focus into reducing our lead times and working more smarter. But that's no good if we can't take the supply chain with us. So we know we have to help the supply chain. So my first advice would be don't be daunted by that. Look for help. There are lots of help, certainly in the Northwest where I'm based, on the initiatives, whether it be the Northwest AMRC or whether it be productivity through partnerships with Lancaster University, or whether it be IN 4.0, which has really helped us supporting the SMEs locally. Well, I think it's really important that somebody in my position or with that level of experience brings along the new generation. I had the same thing when I started with the company. So we're really encouraging graduates, apprentices, interns into the business, and actually making sure that we're passing on any help and advice. And so personally, acting as a mentor and a coach and a sponsor for applications into professional bodies like the IET, and getting chartered engineer status where previously it might not have been the thing to do. But it is so important not only to have academic qualifications but also professional status. So the more we can do to encourage that by allowing our time, encouraging, sponsoring, supporting, it's really, really important. And I've seen a major upturn over the last year or so on the uptake on professional registration.